Finally, let's keep it real for a second. Chris Brown at the halftime show would be that would be a disaster. That would be a huge mistake on the NFL's part. Many people would change the channel because of the obvious Rihanna incident. Not only that, though, Chris Brown does not have the catalog. He doesn't have the hits that people say he does. Quantity is not equal to quality. Just because he released 5 albums full of 33 songs, that doesn't make it good. If the albums are just bloated and most of the songs are filler. He hasn't made good music in a decade. People are just stuck in the past. People are stuck in the 2000s when he was relevant. Even then, none of his songs are all-time classics. I mean, comparing him to Michael Jackson is ridiculous. Michael had hits that everybody loved and remembers. What does Chris Brown have? Kiss Kiss? I mean, it was cool for its time, but it was a product of its time. Very 2007. Auto-Tune, T-Pain. When you hear that song, you think of 2007. Run It was cool in 2005. The beat is cool, but it's not a classic. Come on. Chris Brown is not even comparable to Usher, let alone Michael Jackson. If Chris Brown was so great, if Chris Brown's this R&B god like people claim he is, where's his Nice and Slow? Where's his Confessions? He doesn't have one. Where's his It Seems Like You're Ready? Nothing, no. He's not. He's not on that level. He never has been. He had a few decent songs back in the day. When he first started out, he had potential. Before he wrecked his voice with drugs and started relying on autotune. Yeah, once he assaulted Rihanna, his whole music went to shit. People say he was blackballed, but the reality is he stopped making good music. And his music was at his best when he had other people writing his lyrics. Once Chris Brown took over the writing, we get songs like Privacy, you know? And if anybody's heard Privacy, you know exactly why Chris Brown should never be allowed alone in the studio. Because that's the kind of shit he comes up with. And you think that's soulful R&B, you probably think, if you think Privacy was R&B, I mean, you need to be slapped by Eric Benet, Johnny Gill, and Jaheim. People think Chris Brown, just because you release 5 albums, quantity is not equal to quality. If that was the case, Eric Bellinger would be the greatest R&B singer of all time because he has 37 albums. But real R&B fans know that that's bullshit because Eric Bellinger does not have the voice, the vocal chops, the songwriting that they claim he does. He does not have the musical output. Just because you release a lot of music doesn't make it good. Eric does not have a song.